Hello everybody. Welcome. I mentioned doing this video and quite a few of you said you were interested. So I'm very excited to bring it to you tonight. We are going to do a research video on vintage Tupperware that is worth money. There is a lot of it out there, and I'm sure most of us probably have some in our homes. You see it at estate sales, you see it at the thrift store, you see it at garage sales. It is all over the place. So what I am going to do tonight for you is show you ones that are worth money. So I'm going to start at $50 and we're going to go all the way up, I think, to about $200. So not overly, outrageous prices, but I mean, $200 for Tupperware is not bad. A lot of the ones I'm going to show you are lots or sets, but I want you to know what to look out for, or if you are going through an estate with your family and need to know what is valuable and what is not. Hopefully this will help you out a bit. So I'm super excited to share these with you. I'm going to show you my top 20. I had to remember if I did 20 or 25. I think I did 20. I'm going to show you my top 20 selling Tupperware starting at $50 right now. We are starting out with this vintage 1982 Tupperware picnic hostess set. It is yellow starburst coolers. It is a 16-piece set and it sold for $49. And this, I'm assuming, was probably all in the cooler when this person found it. You can see the ketchup and mustard, the cups, the plates, everything is there. And it looks to be in pretty good condition. I've sold some that is not in the best of condition and has really surprised me, but this looks like it was not used very much. There you can see the Tupperware on the bottom, the little starburst. Very cute. This is a very cute little picnic set. I definitely like it. With it being a hostess set, it is one that is more rare as it was just given out to the hostesses. And you can see they took a lot of pictures of this and a good sale at $49. Next up is this vintage Tupperware Servilier bowl set of 3, green, yellow, and orange. And these 3 bowls sold for $68. So this is not a bad sale for 3 bowls. I really wanted to make sure you saw these. You can see the green, orange, and yellow. $68. And you can see they are scratched. These are in well-used condition. And great sale at $68. Next up, this one caught me off guard. This is just 2 Tupperware vintage cereal keepers. So keep an eye out. This probably has a lot to do with that blue color. I don't think the clear ones would sell as well. They would still sell though, but the blue, definitely remember those because the 2 of these sold for $60. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. Next up is a vintage Pokemon Tupperware lot. These are from 2000. It does say they are new, so these were not used. They sold for $79.95. It looks like a cup, 2 little bowls, and then a bigger serving bowl, or maybe little snack bowls. And here you can see these are actually, they've got the 1995, 1998, as well as the 2000 on them. So really great sale on these. You would be lucky to find really any of this vintage Tupperware in new condition. I have never found any, but obviously they are out there. You saw these, you saw the other ones as well, and really great sale at just under $80. Next up, these are really pretty. They're almost pastels, but you've got those purples in there. This is another one. They are vintage, but they are new. A set of 5 with matching seals. This set sold for $90. And here you can see these are from the catalog. They're showing the measurements and really great sale. And you're going to see some other canister sets throughout this. I wanted to show you guys because there are quite a few canister sets that are worth good money. Next up is a vintage Tupperware modular mates hinge canister set. The 3 of these sold for $79. And here you can see they look to be in good condition. These are not new though. They were used. And you definitely want to make sure if there are any flaws or scratches to show those. These actually don't look like they have a ton. There are a few you can see here on the lids. Overall, though, these look to be in good use condition and a really, really great sale at $79. Next up, these are one of my favorites in this video. I love the neon colors. Totally reminds me of 80s, early 90s. This is a set of vintage Tupperware bowls and matching square luncheon plates, neon colors, and these sold for $80. And it looks like they're 8 and 8, so it's 16 pieces. And you can see she's showing that this plate has the scratches as well as the bottom of one of the bowls. And they still sold for $80. Next up is this vintage 1970s Tupperware picnic set, orange stripe color. It was 16 pieces, and this one sold for $85. So this one sold for a little bit more, and it doesn't say it's a hostess one. So this might be one that went out as one you were able to purchase. And here you can see the little containers, also the plates, the mustard and ketchup. They're so cute. Both of the picnic sets are really, really cute. Honestly, if I went on picnics, I might like to have these. I think they're, look at the little tray. Like, they're so cute. Great, great sale at $85. Next up is a new old stock. So another new one. So people are finding these. Vintage Tupperware pack and store set with orange lids. Look at that rolling pin. That's pretty cool. And then you can see the different containers. So most of these higher ones are sets, but I feel like most people are going to keep those sets together as a general rule. If you don't lose a bottom or a lid, you know how that works. And great, great sale at $74.99. Next up is a vintage yellow Tupperware Blockbuster Video 12-inch large popcorn bowl with lid. This another new one. All of these new ones. This one sold for $89.98. This is really cool. I don't know about you. I remember going to Blockbuster and renting videos on a Friday night with my family and my friends to watch over the weekend. It was a regular thing. I can actually picture the Blockbuster that we went to in my head because we went so often, and a really great sale. So definitely keep your eye out for the Blockbuster video bowls. Whether they are new or used, they will sell well. Next up is vintage Tupperware Wondelier bowls, set of 5, pastel, mixing, storing, nesting with lid. So I will tell you, most of these you will be able to identify, like we saw Cervelier earlier. These are Wondelier. Google Lens will definitely help you to identify what is what. And this set of 5 sold for $100. So $20 a bowl is not bad. Here you can see she shows them nested as well as sitting out. And these do have that used discoloration on the lids for sure, and still sold for $100. Next up, I did not know these existed, so I definitely wanted to make sure to show you these. This is a new vintage Tupperware bathroom accessory decor set from the 1990s, soft blue and white. They did put retro, and this set sold for $69.59. This one is another new one. So apparently they are out there. That is so cool. Look at the toilet paper holder. I really like Tupperware. I have to tell you, I do like it. They make some cool things. There is the soap dispenser, a tissue dispenser, or maybe that's a trash can. That's a really little trash can if it's a trash can. I think it's a tissue dispenser. A soap dish. So this one had a lot of different pieces with it, and great, great sale, just shy of $70. Next up is a vintage Tupperware mixed lot, and you're going to see a few of these. So this lot sold for $100, and I wanted to show you guys these because a lot of times you can bundle things at estate sales and garage sales, and if you don't want to list these pieces individually and say get to 20 bucks. Put them together, make $100 sale, move the stuff fast. So this one's got the bowls. It looks like serving spoons as well. And that was a gravy boat. So just kind of a mixed set. And these sold for $100. So if you find big sets, you can list them individually or you can put them together and make a bigger sale. Next up is Tupperware Vintage Deviled Egg Server Carrier Set. Another new old stock, $100 sale on these 2 egg carriers. So all of this stuff that's new will sell. It will not sell as high, but it's still going to give you a pretty good return if you're able to get it lower cost. And definitely watch out for the deviled egg servers. Next up is another set of canisters. These are royal blueberry or navy blue. They are nesting and they sold for just under $100. So remember the blue, and honestly, I would remember all of these canister sets if you're able to get them for a good price, because the majority of them will at least give you, 30, 40 bucks. So if you're able to get them lower cost, I would definitely pick them up. Next up is a Tupperware modular bowl set, 3 pastel mint, and these are vintage. And these 3, so the pastels seem to do pretty well. These sold for $115. These are not new. These are used. They are in good condition though. Again, I see that yellowing a lot on quite a few pieces. I'm not seeing it on these. So they do look to be in good shape and a great sale at $115. Next, we have some more Tupperware Servilier bowls. This is a set of 4. This is new again. So I just want to impress that to you that these higher prices are on newer ones, but that these items will still sell for a decent price if they are used. These 4 sold for $150. And you can see here, really, really beautiful set. I love the look of these. Again, I really do love Tupperware. I don't have a ton of it in my house. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. And I typically find the random Tupperware pieces. I haven't been lucky enough to find a ton of canisters or stacking bowls like these. And these 4 were a really great sale at $150. This is our number 2 selling, and it's a lot of pieces, but it sold for a lot of money. It sold for $229. It is 20 pieces. It is 10 canisters. So that's $22.90 a canister. That's really not that bad. These are red tulips. So definitely watch for those tulips on Tupperware. And these are used. These are not new. Again, it's 10 pieces, but if they're selling for $20 a piece, even if you paid $5 a piece, that's still a decent profit on these. And I don't know. I might have broke it up into 2 sets, but a really, really great sale. Our number 1 sale. I thought it was number 2, but this is our top selling. So this will conclude the Tupperware, and I'm going to come right back for you. All right, that was everything. I hope you enjoyed. These were lower price point, just like the Avon video I did a couple of weeks ago. If you missed that one, definitely check it out. I'm trying to think of some stuff that is readily available, and there's quite a bit out there so that I can show you higher dollar pieces. So if there's something like that that you can think of that is in, a good majority of households, let me know down in the comments. I would really love some ideas like that you will be able to find easier. So let me know if any of these surprised you. I really do appreciate you watching. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Shannon, myself, and Dalton and Shannon's son, we all went out on the boat today. It was absolutely ridiculous at the beginning. There were storms. We're like, oh, we'll go. And we did not get rained on, but the wind and the tide was insane. Our anchor wouldn't catch. And I got in the water trying to get the anchor to stay and got drugged like a half a mile. If I didn't go to the gym as much as I do, I would have been in some serious trouble out there in the ocean. I still was really, really tired. I'm not going to lie, but it ended up calming down. We had a great day. We did not find, we found I found two scallops. I threw them back. And then we took the kids up to the springs to rinse off and swim. And it ended up being a really, really great day after my traumatic beginning experience. So I hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully not as eventful as mine. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you watch for our podcast we do. That is every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. We answer any question you might have about reselling live. So come and join us if you have not already. And I will see you on the next one.